This obese woman had always been despised by her husband. One morning, Danny took out a letter from his clothes as an anniversary gift and handed it to his wife, Jenny. Jenny thought it was a check, but she found it was actually a divorce application. Jenny asked Danny in confusion what it meant. Danny told her, "I've decided to divorce you." Then he walked upstairs. Jenny begged Danny not to leave her, but he ignored her. After quickly packing his things, he left the house. One day later, Jenny put Danny's clothes in an iron bucket and burned the photos of him with fire. At this time, her best friend, Lulu, came over. When she learned that Jenny was preparing for a divorce, she advised her to be more open-minded and recommended that she could make new friends on Hily. Jenny agreed and immediately registered on Hily, taking photos of herself and uploading them. Soon, a man called Jenny for a video call. Jenny nervously placed the phone on the table and quickly tidied up the sofa. After a period of communication, George invited her to meet at a restaurant. Jenny nodded in agreement. An hour later, Jenny came up to George. After a brief chat, Jenny said she needed to use the restroom. When she returned from the bathroom, she learned from the waiter that George had left. Jenny looked disappointed. Just then, George came up to her holding flowers. But suddenly, Jenny started sneezing. As a doctor, George realized that Jenny was allergic to pollen and asked the waiter to take the flowers away. Then he took out his phone and sent Jenny 2 virtual flowers. 3 hours later, Jenny happily went home and immediately opened Hily to chat with George. A year later, Danny ran into Jenny in a restaurant. Danny hoped that Jenny would get back together with him. At that moment, George came up to Jenny. Jenny happily introduced her fiancé to Danny. With a look of surprise, Danny watched as Jenny left.